Very good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is the radiance within, Sun, Om, and the cosmic symphony of being. Ladies and gentlemen, in a world driven by speed, surrounded by stimulation and noise, something deep within continues to yearn, not for escape, but for equilibrium. Across time and across cultures, two constants remain untouched by fashion or opinion: the radiant sun and the sacred resonance of Om. One illuminates the physical world, the other vibrates through consciousness itself. Together, they are not only symbols from the timeless wisdom, but portals to presence, harmony, and inner alignment. The sun, through the lens of science, is a self-sustaining fusion reactor, releasing light and heat that nourish every form of life. Circadian rhythms, hormonal cycles, cognitive functions, and emotional well-being are all regulated by solar input. Modern science acknowledges the sun's vital role in serotonin production, melatonin balance, and immune activation. Yet, millennia before biomedical validation, ancient Vedic seers recognized the sun as a force far greater than a celestial body. In Vedic thought, Surya represents not just visible radiance, but truth, consciousness, and the awakening of inner light. Practices like Surya Namaskar were not only physical exercises, but bioenergetic alignments designed to synchronize the microcosm of the human being with the macrocosm of the universe. In this same sacred geometry of thought lies Om, regarded in the Upanishads as the primordial vibration, the subtle pulse from which all existence emerges, comprising the syllables A, U, and M. Om encapsulates the triadic essence of life itself: creation, sustenance, and transformation. Body, mind, and awareness. Outer experience, inner perception, and transcendental stillness. Science too is beginning to echo these insights. At the quantum level, everything is in motion. Nothing is static. Vibration is not an ornament of matter. It is its origin. Studies in vibrational harmonics and brainwave entrainment show that specific frequencies can influence brain coherence, emotional regulation, and neural synchrony. In this light, resonance becomes architecture and sound becomes structure. The chanting of Om, observed through EEG and fMRI technologies, reveals a calming effect on the amygdala, modulation of the vagus nerve, and activation of regions associated with empathy, balance, and self-awareness. In effect, Om becomes not just sound, but a vibratory interface between consciousness and the cosmos. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna offers a truth both sublime and universal. Among all lights, I am the radiant sun, and elsewhere, I am the sacred syllable Om in all the Vedas. Here, light and sound are not metaphor, they are embodiment, they are essence. Thus, when the radiant sun and the subtle vibration of Om are contemplated not as symbols but as living frequencies, a bridge is formed, one that connects biology with spirituality, inner stability with outer clarity, and timeless wisdom with modern science. In an age of immense technological acceleration, the human system is often overwhelmed, overstimulated, and emotionally fragmented. Yet, quietly and constantly, these two cosmic companions, Sun and Om, remain accessible, grounding, and transformative. Their brilliance lies not in complexity but in profound simplicity. What's the way forward? Gentle sun exposure at dawn or dusk regulates biological clocks and restores vitality. A few moments of Om resonance, even silently, can align breath, heart rate, and neural flow. These are not rituals of belief, but technologies of balance, practices that rewire the nervous system, recalibrate the mind, and bring coherence to perception. Without doctrine or demand, they invite stillness in motion, depth in simplicity, and harmony in the midst of chaos. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, the sun continues to rise, offering warmth and guidance, untouched by recognition or applause. Om continues to echo through silence and sound alike as the vibration behind all becoming. In their presence, something ancient and wisdomful stirs, a remembrance that what is sought outside has always lived within. This is not philosophy alone. It is experience. It is science. It is design. Between radiant light and resonant sound, a quiet invitation emerges to realign, to remember, and to re-inhabit a space of inner coherence. In such alignment, life is no longer about control, but about resonance. Being is no longer fragmented, but whole. And as the Bhagavad Gita gently reminds, Om Tat Sat. Om, that is the truth, the eternal syllable, the eternal light, and the eternal self are not three, but one. And when that oneness is felt, not believed but lived, existence becomes a symphony, not a chase, but a resonance. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.